Hi there, it's Aisling Mooney, spiritual business mentor and coach for light workers and spiritual entrepreneurs. If that's you, I can help you to go from struggling to get clients to creating consistent income. I have lots of packages and programs and services. You really don't have to struggle anymore to make your business work. There's plenty of help and resources out there, plenty of free stuff as well. So you're very welcome. This is the August reading. Woohoo! I can't wait to see what's going to come up for us. So I'm going to pick four. I'm just thinking I'm moving in the middle of August. I'm moving from Ireland to Italy. So it's going to be an interesting month for me. So I'm just wondering what will come up for everybody else. So angels, please step in here and just give us, I'm using the Power Deck. Archangel Power Deck, because I started using this at the beginning of the year. And there's actually, you can go and you can Google the reading for the first half of the year and one for the second half of the year. So you can have a look and see what the reading is for light workers, spiritual entrepreneurs for the second half of this year. It's on my YouTube channel. But angels just coming in and asking you to give us 4 cards and then one overall theme for light workers, for everybody watching this, wherever you are in the world, that this will help you. Okay, I'm told that's it. So this is the overall one. And then we have the first week of August, the second week of August, the third week of August. Just randomly picking these cards out. Some people wait until they pop out of the deck. I just, okay, there's actually 2 cards coming out for the last week. So, let's see what August has in store. Oh my God. Okay, 3 of Raphael, 3 of Cups in the tarot. Reasons to celebrate. A community of friends. Happy announcements regarding relationships or children. So this is for the whole month of August. August traditionally is a holiday month. A lot of people go traveling. We have a beautiful boat. Can you see the ship, not even a boat, there in the distance? And there are 3 mermaids. So, and they're not swimming. They're just sitting on a rock. They're having fun. They're having a chat, conversation with each other. So the whole month of August for you as a light worker is about remembering to take some time for yourself, remembering to go on vacation, take some time out, but that can be little mini vacations, going and having a coffee date with friends, saying yes to more invitations than you would usually, creating invitations and opportunities to connect with friends and family and groups. And I spoke this week in a video about getting out of the house, encouraging light workers who are struggling to get clients to just get out of the house. That's like fast cash for light workers. It's one of my best videos I've ever created, but it was one simple tip was just get out of the house, start stop just focusing and staying in your same community and just get out and start meeting people and telling them what you do and what you have available. And the whole theme of August is getting out, having some fun, enjoying the summer, before we get back into harvest season, when we have to pull in the harvest in the autumn in September. So it's really just take the opportunity to relax, to enjoy, to have fun. And everybody deserves a break. Sometimes as light workers, we forget that if we were working in a traditional job, it would be included in our salary that we have holidays built in, that we would get paid when we take a couple of weeks off. And sometimes, I know for me, for a long time, being self-employed meant if I didn't work, I wouldn't get paid. So it's about creating systems and things in your business so that you can take time off. If that's not you this year, get into the frame of mind that next time you take some holidays next year, systems are going to be there so that there's money coming in consistently while you're on your holidays. You can totally do that in your business. But in the meantime, this month, take every opportunity to celebrate your life, to celebrate how far you've come, to celebrate every single step that you've taken, no matter how little or how big. And I just had this conversation with some clients in my Abundant Heart group that, you know, some of them had made Trojan work and huge leaps forward, but had just hadn't taken the time to just have a glass of champagne, or, you know, if you don't drink, have a glass of orange juice or a mocktail. I got a friend of mine a mocktail over the weekend, which was beautiful. It was a cocktail with no alcohol because she's pregnant. It was just beautiful. Just treat yourself. Do something nice to celebrate how far you've come in whatever way feels appropriate for you, with friends, on your own, whatever. So the first week in August, King of Gabriel, generous, inspirational, dramatic, driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture, leave the details to others, experience that leads to success, and genuine concern for others. So there's a big, Gabriel is in here this whole year. Gabriel, this is like Gabriel's year. It's a 2-year, it's creativity, it's sacred chakra, the color orange, fun, relationships, creative expression for artists, for inventors, writers, musicians. This is a wonderful year for you. And this card is that the first week, we've gone through a funny month last month, very powerful month, but a lot of 2 eclipses and you know, really some very powerful astrological shifts that have made us look at our, you know, it might have brought up a lot of emotional stuff, some baggage from the past might have come up, and hopefully you might have dealt with it a little bit differently. You might have, you know, through your own personal development, through your spiritual development, that you might have just reacted a little bit differently. That was my experience recently. So it's just, we've gone through a bit of an interesting emotional month, and now there's a little bit of, and it's been quite active as well. I've been quite active online. I've been promoting products. I've been filling places for my programs for September. And I really feel that it's been work hard, emotionally, mentally, physically, and August is time for relax, to take a little bit of a relax. But as we adjust from work to relax, time off, there could be a little bit of a transition. And I feel like the first week in August is that transition where you reduce the number of hours that you're working. You might make plans to bring in some mini breaks into your schedule and your time over the next few weeks. You know, organizing the childcare, you know, rescheduling those clients so that instead of 1 every day, there's 4 on 1 day a week. Or, you know, just postponing things that don't have to happen next week, that they can, or whenever they're, you know, they can happen in September. They're not, you know, that it's okay to take some time off. You might feel like, okay, well, I need to get some payments up front and in advance so that I can relax for a few weeks. So whatever whatever you need to do to give yourself permission and time off this week, the first week in August, is that time to make plans and tie things up and just free up a little bit of space so that you can take a break, go camping, or go on a vision quest. You know, I did one in my house once before I had kids and before I was married, I was single. I literally had a vision quest in my house, set up a space on the landing in the 4 corners and just had an experience. I just sat there for the day and went in and out of meditation and just had a vision quest. Sometimes it can just be a mini break, could be just a rest, just spending the day in bed and only getting out of bed to pee and eat and then getting back into bed. I've had absolutely mind-blowing experiences and shifts and huge light bulb moments in my business just by taking time completely out. So a little bit of a transition into that. And that's it. Then you go into week 2 and it's 2 of Ariel. It's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once and making work fun. So pause, not stop. And for some of you, that might be all that's possible. Instead of a complete break and rest, it might be just this rejuggling and, you know, and putting into place so that ASAP you can take a proper complete break, complete time out, you know, and that's about getting systems in place and processes. The Abundant Heart will help you with that. The Wealthy Lightworkers will help you with that. I can help you with that. You know, jump in and PM me if you're interested in getting on a program and learning about systems and things that can make your business a little bit easier, run without you being there. So it's important to have balance, and you can see, like, this is Gabriel for the first week, still very driven, lots of fire in this card, lots of orange energy, and then we're moving into the pink, so it's more heart-centered. It's finding that balance, the yin-yang, you know, he's balancing these two balls on his feet, and while he's balancing on one hand. So it's like a bit of a balancing act. For some of you, there might come up a little bit of overwhelm in the month of August, a little bit of frustration. And I know we experience that a lot as spiritual entrepreneurs. Oh my God, if I stop working, there's no money coming in, as I just said. And it can be, this is not why I set up my business, so that I was working around the clock and still earning below what I would earn if I just went out to work. So it can be a beautiful breakthrough moment of, okay, things have got to change. So, you know, when clients present to me and say, I'm feeling frustrated, I'm feeling angry, I'm feeling impatient, I'm like, fantastic. We're on the verge of a breakthrough, because it's that discomfort that will just make change happen. It's inevitable to change after that. So the second week, a little bit of juggling, a little bit of balancing, and really important to make time for fun. So that make time for fun, the last piece on that card. So the third week in August, 7 of Michael, there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. Okay. So as spiritual entrepreneurs, we can spend a lot of time thinking that we have to do everything, that if we aren't doing it, then it's not going to get done, or it's not going to get done to our standard. And at some stage, as your business will not grow and expand if you don't bring on some people to help you in your business. It's impossible, because you know, we only have a certain amount of days and time and hours in the day. And right now, what might have worked for you in the beginning in your business is not going to continue to work. It'll just lead to burnout if you keep doing everything. And in this card, we have Archangel Michael. There's a traveler walking down a particular path, and Archangel is pointing to Michael is pointing to another path, which is more well lit. This other path is dark. This path that Michael is pointing to is beautifully lit. And he's like, so this guy is walking down this path. It's quite dark, you know, a few brambles. And Michael is saying, this way, this way. So you might have an opportunity come up this month where somebody is literally saying, I have the answer to your problems. Take it, go this way. Follow this path, follow this teaching, follow this training, buy this package, whatever it is. Or, you know, whatever the insight is for you. But this month, for some of you, you'll be given a clear, you might have been a problem that you've been having for a long time. It could be in your personal life, but it could also be in your business, and you're just like, cannot see the wood for the trees. And your angels are just inviting you to ask them in to help you out with this, that they can see the answer clearly. They have wings, they can rise up above the situation, they see the past, the future, and they completely know what is the next best step for you and your highest good and for everyone concerned. And they're only asking you to reach out and ask them for help. And they will gladly show you, nudge you, bring other earth angels to drag you along to the easier path where it's sunny, it's beautifully lit, and it's clear. It's a clear path. So there is an easier way. And sometimes the easier way is a little bit still foggy in the beginning. You know, it is a little bit of resistance. When you're used to doing everything on your own, it can be difficult to just suddenly shift into allowing somebody in to help you in your business. And you can do that little by little. Get your first VA. Someone, you can hire them for 10 hours a month, you know, and someone that's going to check your emails or is going to do your Facebook posts. And you can hire somebody to do your graphics, on Fiverr.com. That's Fiverr.com. You can find thousands and thousands and thousands of VAs there that will do different jobs for you for under $5. So, you know, it's about starting to release some of the work, especially the work that drains you and is not in your zone of genius and that you know you really shouldn't be doing. Start releasing that little by little, piece by piece, out into the world so that you have more time to focus in your brilliance, in your genius. So, third week, some decisions to make, an opportunity will come along and it's up to you whether to take it or not. But even if we stay in, you know, we keep doing things as they are, it will usually lead to burnout and exhaustion. So we don't want that for you. We want you to make little small changes now so that you can make big changes later on in your business. You cannot expand unless you change. Things that worked in the past, they work to some extent, and then if you want to grow and expand, you need to change. So we have a lot of healing coming in the last week in August. Really a lot of healing. The 5 of Raphael and the 2 of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. And the second card is 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. So, there is something about what you thought you wanted, you realize you no longer want it. And there's something about also for some of you not realizing that what you have is incredible. So I watched a movie called The Lorax with my kids last night. And it was about a world where there was no trees and they had to buy air. And that this guy, the hero of the story is going looking for a tree to impress a girl. So he visits the Onceler to find this tree, to find out about trees. And it made me think how I take trees for granted. And it made me think about, like, I saw 3 stunning roses in my garden this morning that had just arrived, erupted overnight. I don't know where they came from. I obviously haven't been taking any notice in my garden in the last week, but 3 absolutely stunning roses. And I rushed in and out and past them. And as I was passing into the kitchen, and I really didn't stop and go back, and it's in my mind now today to go back and really appreciate those roses, sit down and smell them, and really be grateful for them in my life. But I did rush past and I thought, oh my God, how often do we take so much beauty, sacredness, holy stuff that's in our lives, and we just take it for granted and rush past and don't take time to stop and smell the flowers and, you know, taste the coffee and whatever. So there's a little piece here about, and this is holidays. This is what holidays do for us, you know, just relaxing, being peaceful, being fully present, being grateful, gathering ourselves back in. Lots of self-care. I read a quote once, I want to create a business that I don't have to take a vacation from. I want to create a life that I don't have to take a vacation from. So there's something about, you already have everything you need. You already have the basis of a wonderful business, of an amazing life. And it might be about stopping, looking around, showering it with some gratitude, and appreciating everything that you have, even if it's only 3 new beautiful roses in your garden, or 1 new client, or, you know, your new program set up, or you've created 1 new graphic, or, you know, you managed to buy yourself flowers this week, or go and get your nails done, or, you know, go to that martial arts class, or whatever it is. Just really shower some gratitude on yourself for the little things that you're doing to really help yourself in your life and your business this week. So this is the last week. It's a search for the silver lining. So look for that silver lining in your life, because it's absolutely there. If you have food in your fridge, and you have a house and heating, and you can heat it, and you can be cool and warm in an instant, and you have clothes on your back, if you're driving a car or you have somebody that can give you a lift somewhere, you are richer than millions and millions and millions of people on this planet that are living on less than $1 a day. So, and sometimes it takes us just to really reframe and look and think, oh my God, I'm so rich. This is such a rich, rich, rich life already. And the universe loves that. It's like a magnet to give you more. The universe is just listening to you, and whatever you're reacting to, whatever your energetic vortex is around you, is just saying yes, yes, yes. I talked about this in the Fast Cash for Lightworkers. Please do yourself a favor and go and watch that video this month. It's already one of my highest watched videos, and I've only released it a few days ago, and the feedback I'm getting is incredible. So please do yourself a favor. It's like my master golden tips that will help you just to move from trying to get clients and struggling and being in that mindset to, oh my God, I talk about the energy vortex. I talk about all of that. So just there is another card, and it's two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful, kindred spirits, and don't give up on those you love. So there's a little piece of, sometimes we can take for granted the people in our lives, as well as the things and the richness of our lives. We can take for granted the richness of our relationships and those that we love. And I would really love you to give a little bit of love to your relationships. Make some time for a date night or some time together. Send your lover or your spouse or your partner or yourself, if you're not in a relationship, some love. A nice text, a funny gift with love hearts in it, or just, you know, give out whatever it is that you want to receive back. And look at where you might be taking someone else in your life for granted, and how that might be causing you to be frustrated and angry and upset with the way things are at the moment. And instead bring your focus to what is working and the beautiful things that allowed you to fall in love with that person. Now, there's also something around a new friendship or a new relationship or someone new coming into your life. And this could be someone that you've asked for a long time, your soulmate, your twin flame. But it's just this is a beautiful month of self-reflection, of love, of celebrations, of rekindling friendships, relationships, looking at the richness of your life. It's a real celebration of your life as it is right now, and showing complete and utter gratitude. So I hope you have an amazing month. Please share this video with anyone that you think would benefit. If you are a light worker and you're struggling, go and get that video. I'll put a link in the box somewhere with this video. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're on my list, I'll post a link that you can get that, and you can get that video and get started. It's a real pure masterclass of golden nuggets that will serve you this month and help you in your business in the next 6 months and 12 months. So have an amazing month, and I will see you again next month. Bye.